Before we begin this journey into history, rarity, and hidden treasure, make sure you subscribe right now so you never miss another coin story that could help you uncover real value sitting quietly in your old collection. Today's story is about a coin many people have touched, many have forgotten, but only a few have truly understood. It's the 200 lire coin from Italy, minted in the year 1981, a simple yet fascinating piece from the Repubblica Italiana. At first glance it looks like an ordinary brass coin, the kind that might have passed through hands buying coffee, bus tickets, or newspapers in the streets of Rome. But when you look deeper, this coin tells a story that goes far beyond normal currency. And for collectors, this story becomes something far more exciting. Imagine holding a coin that represents a turning point in Europe's economic history. In 1981, Italy was facing high inflation, shifts in industrial power, and constant pressure from global markets. Money was changing, values were shifting, and yet the humble 200 lire remained steady in the pockets of millions. This coin became part of daily routine, part of Italian life. But the reason collectors today pay attention is not just because of its history, but because some pieces from this year carry qualities that make them unexpectedly desirable. Many people look at this coin and see only a common circulation piece. And yes, millions were produced, making the regular 1981 issue easy to find. But hidden among these circulated coins are examples with exceptional condition, sharp strike quality, and original mint brilliance. These are the pieces that stand out in auctions, the coins that transform from everyday pocket change into prized collector items capable of commanding impressive prices. And this is where the story becomes especially interesting for viewers in the 25 to 34 age group, those who may still have old European coins tucked away in drawers or inherited from family members who traveled or lived abroad. If you look at the front of this coin, you'll see a distinctive design featuring the head of a woman, symbolizing the Italian Republic, surrounded by the words Repubblica Italiana. The letters are sharp, the portrait is defined, and when the coin is well preserved, this side catches light in a way that almost brings the image to life. On the reverse, the gear-shaped ring symbolizes the Italian workforce, industry, and progress, surrounding the denomination of 200 lire. When collectors hunt for top-tier examples, they closely inspect the smoothness of the fields, the clarity of the gear teeth, and the crispness of every line on the portrait. Even the smallest scratch or dullness can drop the value dramatically. This is why the 1981 200 lire coin becomes interesting. Most circulated coins were heavily handled and show clear signs of wear. But the very few surviving in mint state condition, kept away from circulation, possibly stored carefully in envelopes, coin albums, or forgotten collections, are the ones that gain attention today. These high-grade examples, especially those that remain bright and untouched by time, are where the real value hides. Collectors also look for coins struck slightly off-center, coins with weak or doubled lettering, or pieces that display subtle minting variations. Even a slight shift in alignment can transform a common coin into something worth examining under magnification. These small differences are like fingerprints of the minting process. Most people never notice them, but seasoned collectors know exactly how to spot them. And with each variation, the coin's value can rise dramatically. For many viewers of your age group, this is the moment when memories come alive. You may have traveled to Italy in the 1980s. You may have had friends or relatives working there. You might have coins left over from a journey or stored in an old wallet. It's those forgotten pieces that sometimes turn out to be the most exciting finds. The story of the 1981 200 lire coin is not just about metal and value, but about a time when Europe looked very different and simple coins carried the weight of a changing world. Take a moment to think back. Maybe you remember a time when collecting coins was a hobby shared with a friend, a father, a grandfather. Or maybe you're rediscovering these coins now, looking at them with new curiosity. Today, collectors from all over the world look for the best preserved examples of this coin, and the price they are willing to pay depends on condition, rarity of the strike, and visual appeal. A basic worn 1981 200 lire holds sentimental value but not much monetary worth. But a coin in exceptional condition, especially one that has survived decades without losing its shine, becomes a completely different story. This is why it's always important to examine your coins closely. Look at the edges, look at the portrait, rotate the coin under light, and pay attention to details most people ignore. You never know when you might be holding a superior specimen. Serious collectors and auction houses always pay a premium for coins with perfect luster and minimum imperfections. These coins sometimes break expectations by achieving prices far beyond the imagination of casual collectors. And now, after taking you through the journey of what makes the 1981 Italy 200 lire coin special, after exploring the reasons collectors search for high-grade pieces, after appreciating the design, history, and production, let me bring you to the moment you've been waiting for. A truly exceptional 200 lire coin from 1981, preserved in outstanding condition, with sharp definition and brilliant appearance, can surprise the market with a value far higher than most people expect. And in rare cases, a top-graded example can reach an astonishing price. So if you find one in flawless condition, you might be holding a treasure that collectors could pay up to $10,000 for.